Well, better temperatures out there on this Tuesday here in central and eastern Kentucky, although it was a little bit deceiving considering the cloud cover that moved in and that stiff south wind, which kind of added to the cool factor, despite the fact that we managed to get back into the upper 30s and even low to mid 40s down south. Mainly dry, some moderating temperatures into the midweek. We like that. Not so much the wet weather that is going to be back around on Thursday, especially. Kind of a low end chance tonight, tomorrow, but shouldn't be a big deal. What is a big deal is going to be a spring-like finish to February as we hit the weekend. So something to look forward to in that regard. Clouds thickening up pretty quickly through the late morning, early part of the afternoon and really filtered that sun out. And then, of course, our wind shifted around from northwest yesterday to southwest today. Now, that aided in moderating things, but it was kind of a tough sell with the overcast conditions and the breeze strong enough. It just made it feel actually cooler than it was. There's a live look in front of the Montgomery County Courthouse in Mount Sterling. See, it's only 36 and it feel like there's 28. So that's why it's kind of a wash in that regard. South to southwest winds 10 to 15 with higher gusts. And the winds are going to be strong, not only this evening, but also overnight. Jackson County, you're overcast and 39. Now, the farther south you go, we've managed to get into the low to mid 40s. We've been hovering around it here in the Bluegrass. And look, compared to 24 hours ago, yeah, we're better, even though it may not feel like it because of the wind, to the tune of 15, 16 degrees milder down around Lake Cumberland and from London down to Williamsburg. Not going to move very much at all. And here's why. Look at the gusts. They're increasing out across the western part of the viewing area. And where you see some of the orange and yellow shaded coloring, those are wind gusts over 30 miles per hour. That's what we're looking at during the overnight. Now, at least the air is coming from this direction where we've got temperatures in the upper 40s and low 50s with that southwest wind. That's why we're going to essentially keep temperatures rather steady, maybe even see them climb a few degrees heading toward daybreak tomorrow. Here's this weak front. It's going to drop in tomorrow. There's no temperature change on either side of it. If anything, if we get into some sunshine tomorrow afternoon, we'll see temperatures into the low to mid 50s. But notice how temperatures hover in the upper 30s, low 40s. You see a few specks of green here and there. There's a lot of dry air in the low levels to overcome, but could conceivably squeeze out a shower late tonight and during the day tomorrow. But Futurecast indicating better temperatures and actually at or slightly above average. In fact, tomorrow we are finally back to the 50-degree mark. It's been a while for an average afternoon high. That will continue to climb as we finish out February and kick off March. And you see, other than Thursday, we're headed the right direction with our temperatures. Thursday looks to be a wet day. Wave of low pressure cruises through the region, so you'll need the rain gear. Keep that handy. It'll be kind of a damp day. Good news, no push of cooler air behind the front. In fact, should be a really nice Friday. Talking afternoon highs in mid 50s with some sunshine. So low end chances tomorrow, solid, pretty widespread rain into the day on Thursday. Totals, I think they'll be not off the charts by any stretch. You get south Kentucky 80 in the Howell Rogers Parkway corridor, maybe some localized areas upwards of an inch. But I think generally speaking, quarter to a half here in the Bluegrass, maybe a half to 3/4 down south. All right, here's the good stuff, especially for the beginning of the weekend. The high gives way. We see the return flow. We got this front to the north. It's going to be a nice mild Saturday. That's your day to get outdoor activities in and enjoy it, because while this front will bring probably nothing more than a few scattered clouds, it's definitely going to bring some cooler air in. It'll be about probably 13 to 15 degrees cooler from low 60s to upper 40s. And you see this moisture and, yes, some blue back to the northwest that could start out as a little rain-snow mix Monday morning and then go over to all rain. Got to get there first. Windy tonight. Hovering around 40 for overnight lows, mostly cloudy, a stray shower, not only overnight, but also tomorrow. Breezy, milder. May see a bit of sunshine, hopefully late in the afternoon. If we do, that'll help us out. Extended forecast Thursday, wet, but Friday, Saturday, really looking good. Low 60s, there's your cool down as we welcome the month of March on Sunday. And notice that mix in the morning could be that wintry element with us being right around the freezing mark But by the afternoon, we're back into the upper 40s and low 50s, and it looks like those rain chances ramp up a bit as well.